To be consistently powerful and accurate, you have to have a good wrist hinge. But a lot of people don't know what a wrist hinge is. They think when they come back and they cup or bow their wrist that they're hinging it, and that's not what it is. Today, I'm going to give you a drill to help you hinge your wrist, to get the feeling for that correct position, and to get there all the time. So, first, what's a wrist hinge? When your wrist hinges, it moves laterally, just across. It doesn't bow, it doesn't cup. A lot of people, they'll come back and they get here and they're really bowed and cupped, but they cupped with the right hand, bowed with the left because they think they're hinging their wrist. And I don't really teach a wrist hinge. I teach you to let your wrist hinge versus hinging your wrist. And there's a big difference there. So I always talk about minimizing movement. When you turn back and keep the club parallel to your body, or the leading edge of the club parallel to your sternum, and then you go up, as the club head passes your hands vertically, your wrists are going to hinge as long as your grip's in the right position. But if you come back and you start it with your hands and wrist, it's going to be tough to keep the club square. So what I want you to do is set up, and you're just going to lift the club to here. The toe of the club straight up in the air, the leading edge of the club is parallel to your sternum, and then you're just going to hinge your wrist up. And the toe of the club should point right back toward your forehead, and it just goes right up in front of you. If you take it back and you do like we usually do, you're going to see this stuff, and it's going to get all out of whack, and it's going to be tough to get back to the ball square. So if you can hold this position and get comfortable, then rotating and going to the top of the swing, you're going to get to the right position all the time. And then you're just going to hit some that way. Set up, lift it up, get that position, hold it for a few seconds. What you're doing is creating a temporary muscle memory that's going to let you repeat it as you go back and through. And then hit one and try to get that same feel as you turn back and through. Hope this educates your game. I'll talk to you soon.